It's your boy. Trying to see if I can't make it look a little bit more. Oh, damn, it just puts dumb shit on the screen. Can I get some motherfucking. How about like a filter to make me look more normal? There we go. Okay. Just bought a brand new chain from Ariane. Cool. I'm just about to be working with my digital shit. So I'm hoping one of these will be more conducive to that. Oh shit. These are pretty tight. Well, that's cool. At least there's some like vibes. What's cracking, motherfuckers? Yeah, just bought a brand new. Anyway, so I'm at Starbucks in Indianapolis, motherfucking Naptown, and it's pretty boring, chill, motherfucking Sunday night. So I figured I would come over to como se dice Starbucks on the east side and make a video, making some art, you know. So I'm working on my iPad. I'm gonna fucking zoom down, show you guys what exactly I'm working on. I call this Hannah Vibes. See if I can't turn it in a way where you guys can kind of like watch in real time. Well, you'll be able to watch in real time, but let's see if you can actually see what the fuck I'm showing you. There we go. Can you see? It's really hard to see what you guys can. There we go. Maybe that's better. Hmm. Maybe upside down will be just as cool because I feel like you can see way more like that. Okay, now we're talking. This fucking phone's about to fall off the table. There we go. Okay, so right now I am in Sketchbook Pro and I'm making what I call Shadowink henna vibes. I draw a lot of arts. It's kind of my signature thing in my henna. So if you see other people doing that shit, just know where they got it from. I don't ever get nobody pays homage to your boy whenever they borrow my energy on this shit. So I'll just let you guys know right off the bat that it's my vibe. Actually, you know what I should be doing right here? So I'm gonna backtrack for a minute. I'm gonna hit this backspace button if you can see my hand right here. I'll turn it to where you guys can see a little bit more of the fucking screen. So I backtrack where and take off some of the fucking airbrush, right? Actually, I'm gonna backtrack and take off hella the airbrush, right? And then what I do is I'll fucking hit plus right over here. Damn, it's like you're damned if you do and damned if you don't, because you can't really see much of what I'm showing you. Let's see, I'll back it up a little bit so you can see more of the whole screen. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna hit the fucking plus sign and make another layer, and then in this new layer right here, right over here on the right side, if I make my airbrush part that I'm doing right now in this new layer, then let's say I fuck something up or I don't like it, well then I'm not married to it and I can erase it and still have this fucking under design. You feel me? All right. I also have on this predictive stroke to where if I fuck up a line a little bit, it smooths it out. And that part, see, that's the gift and the curse of it though, is that if it thinks you're trying to make something you're not, it fucks it up. And if you like try to shade with it, it kind of fucks it up too, because then it doesn't know that you're trying to shade. It just assumes that you are, I don't know, like fucking up repeatedly, and it tries to overcorrect. It's like auto tune for your drawing, if you know anything about music. The way that auto tune works, The way the auto tune works, when you are going for a note, it takes the note before it and the note after it. It pretty much gives you like the middle ground. Well, that sounds tight if you're breaking notes and trying to like crack your voice, because then it gives you that sound that we know for auto tune on the radio. But if you're going for a perfect note, it'll correct your middle note that isn't perfect, make you sound like you've got a better voice than you do. Well, that's what predictive motherfucking stroke does. I'll give your mom that predictive stroke, motherfucker. Anyway, so, sitting back up to the kid, kind of sleepy. Oh shit, I don't know. I guess my joint ain't locked. I'm trying to lock it in place. I don't know why it's sliding around like that. Motherfucking selfie stick. What are you gonna do? Anyway, some on some positive shit. You know, trying to set goals for myself. I don't know if you guys saw about IGTV, but I'm pretty fucking pumped about that. I think I'm gonna work on my IGTV channel. I really want to hire somebody to help me run my fucking, not my social media per se, but more of like my visual, my motherfucking, como se dice, my video aspect of my social media shit. Just video in general, so I can post more stuff and be more interactive with that. You feel me? That's a good one. There we go. Make it look a little brighter in here. This is my first live video on YouTube, but I do live videos on fucking Facebook often. So, yeah, if you guys like this shit, maybe peep that out. Might seem a little bit more not genuine, but like, I don't know. I don't know what the fucking word is I'm looking for here, but it just might seem a little bit more chill just because I'm a little bit nervous every time starting a new platform, It's kind of a weird fucking first time. I'm currently working on this really cool XXX Tentacion portrait at the crib. It's coming out super fucking tight. I'm proud of it. I think what's really cool about with art is that if you really like somebody's music, or if you really like anything about somebody, you can really bring out something cool when you're creating something in their honor. And just like with Lil Peep, when Peep died, I made something sick as fuck for him. And I feel like I was one of the only people that captured his essence when, yeah, you look at the piece, you kind of can tell that I captured, I don't know, more of him in it. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people, they'll just fucking draw whoever's popping at the moment or whoever's in the news at the moment. And I actually listen to these guys, man. Not to say I wouldn't paint somebody for the attention to my art, but that's not what this is. I loved Peep, and I loved motherfucking X's music, man. It's crazy how many people post negative shit about both of those guys, really. But let's just say X because of his fucking trials and tribulations in the news and in the court and shit like that. It's so crazy how all the people, it's like everybody in life is getting away with something or has got some kind of illegal shit in their past, and yet when somebody else gets hemmed up, or God forbid they die, it's like they want to bring out the most negative thing about this person. Like, do you ever bring up the positive shit about this person? X was a fucking awesome dude who had some negative shit in his history. I say that, I was saying this to somebody else. Like, what if, like, we're some wild motherfuckers, man. And what if one of us died at 20 years old and they decided to use like one of the most negative things about us to judge us from? And at 20, you haven't really had time to fucking change those character traits. You feel me? And he actually started changing those character traits that he's getting judged by so harshly. But like, that's fucking crazy, man. Like, think about, look, Michael Jackson lived to be whatever fucking age he was when he died. Let's just say 45 or something like that, right? Michael Jackson was looked at as a fucking hero and an icon until he was like, let's say 40. And then they started discrediting everything he ever did because of the horrible things he was accused of, right? But in the meantime, look what he did when he was not being accused. He was making the world a more musical place. Look how many artists he's influenced, from Usher to Justin Bieber to motherfucking Chris Brown to like Neo to just fucking everybody. Like, he's a genius. So it's crazy to think that like it's more based on like what they find out about you to determine how they talk about you when you die. And yet, if X died, I guess before they started accusing him of all that shit, then he would have been literally looked at as an icon. But he died in the midst of it, and they're choosing to look at him as like this horrible fucking person. I hate that shit, man. So when I'm making my art, I made sure to make sure nobody shouted out any negative shit about him. because I just know how people are, and I watched all these other people posting nice shit about X, and all the comments would like my homie Rich posted some nice shit about X, and everybody in the comments was just going ham on this motherfucker, man. Like, fuck it, fuck X, and he's this and he's that, and he's a horrible person. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, who the hell do you think you are? It just stressed me out. But anyway, it's just what it is. It's a vibe. All right, so I've been on here for 10 minutes, sharing some positive energy with you guys. I might hop off here and go continue this on Instagram Live just to go. Yeah, just to go. So we'll see. I hope you guys are having a good ass day. Staying on some positive shit. Don't let anybody get you down. Don't let motherfuckers tell you who you are, man. Define who you are every fucking day. You feel me? But don't let them define you. All right, peace. I'll let you boy.